But what does strong mean? That's the question, I guess.
Um,
Maybe a centered person, a man that knows who they are.
Millions of different types of people in the world, and everyone has their own upbringing, their own lives. There's not one particular type of person. Every person has something different in their lives. They're all independent in our own thinking and our own exploration of how it worked out for us. So there's someone for everyone, and you don't have to be a hero. You don't have to be strong or any of that. But I think you have to be humble to who you are, and you will find a relationship by people knowing who you are. That will cause a beautiful relationship. If you go in there trying to pretend, at some point you're going to come out and not be able to pretend anymore. So you're going to be noticed and flawed. But if you can tell yourself, say that you're not perfect and you're showing all your things that you're not, and showing all your weaknesses and being vulnerable and being open, all the things that are out there can be vulnerable, open, weak, all that stuff. We can't not be but connected to that. So if you find a relationship, a communication, and you're feeling that person and you're being heard on your level, it's a spiritual, it's the spirit of life. It's not you. That's intertwining in a whirlwind of beauty. And you can lose all your bodies in that. You can lose your expectations, and you can dance together through the spirit of those two beautiful people coming together. But if you've got a mind and you've got your ego and you've got your car, and you think you're taking that somewhere, you're going to have a point when they're going to find out who you are, and then it's not going to work because you've been untruthful to yourself in lots of ways. But if you can be vulnerable and be sensitive, learn how to want to work in a relationship, want to listen, and do your utmost to notice that you're not right, and then you've got a chance of working it together. Otherwise, you're going to try and take your point of view and push it upon something which won't let that thing grow and let them be who they are, and it'll make their relationship, that'll make them squash down, and you're not with a person that's going up together. Yeah, so I feel you have to, everything comes back to knowing who you are, and vulnerability and love and crying and depth to yourself, and knowing that you're not right, and admitting when someone shouts at you and they're hurt, is to go that they're different, and I want to listen to why I've hurt their feelings, and I can explain what happened, why I felt like that, and try and let them hear why I felt like that. And then I hear what they want, and I can hear and say, yes, I'll give you my selflessness to help, to my selflessness to you, to encourage your greatness, encourage them to be as much as they can in their lives, because if they can be as much as they can, well, then you're with them. You're not trying to mould them, you're letting something grow. And then that's that's two great energies together, because you're both flowering, waving in the wind, and you're not imposing on each other, but you're creating again. And you're in the storms, you're in the rain, you're in the wind, you're excited. And I'm not saying you don't have a Barney, but when you have a Barney, you're fighting each other to know that this is what happens, and we didn't understand each other, but we can understand each other. Let's give it a rest for a few hours and come back, and we'll talk about this again. And if you love someone, you will want to know that they're okay, and want them to be the best of their visions of their own life. You'll help them to do their own life, and you will learn how to not get in the way of them. You'll learn you'll learn that you're heavy. I'm an independent, heavy male, really. Me to go like that and go boom. For me, that's a really thing that I have learned, is to be careful not to impose myself. because I'm single-minded. I've realised that for years. So I'm very heavily like, I'm going to communicate because I don't want to be imposing my energy on that person, whether it's male or female. So I don't want to be making a room shut up when I walk in there. I want them to like...
Start dancing.
Yeah, basically. I mean, but back in the day, you could easily shut a room up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.